Lesson 6. Aboriginal people. The original Aboriginal people of Canada are believed to have migrated from Asia thousands years ago. Before the first European explorers arrived, the Aboriginal peoples had settled well in Canada. The First Nations cultures were based on their intertwined relationships with nature, humanity, and their creator. The Canadian Constitution protects the rights of Aboriginal peoples and guarantees treaties with them. The Royal Proclamation issued by King George III in 1763 guaranteed them certain territories within Canada. It also outlined the way that treaties with Aboriginal peoples should be negotiated. The Canadian government, from the 1800s to the 1980s, forced children of Aboriginal peoples to attend residential schools in an attempt to integrate them into the mainstream culture of Canada. The schools were underfunded, and the students were sometimes treated poorly. Students were generally not allowed to speak their native language or practice their culture. Ottawa issued a formal apology to these children in 2008. Since then, Aboriginal peoples have made significant progress across all aspects of Canadian society. They are encouraged to be proud of their culture and are shown greater respect. In Canada, there are three distinct groups of Aboriginals. The Métis share a common heritage with both Aboriginals and Europeans. The majority of Métis live in the prairie provinces. Métis can speak French, English, and their own dialect Michif. Inuit, or the people as it is called in their language, inhabit the Arctic and live in small, remote communities. The Arctic region is one of the most difficult environments to live in. First Nations refers to all Aboriginal peoples that do not fall under the Inuit and Métis groups. Around half of First Nations live in reservations. The rest live mainly in towns and large cities. First Nations make up approximately 65% of the Aboriginal population in Canada, Métis 30%, and Inuit 4%.